Hey everybody, we're going to go ahead and kick off tonight's playbook training, the Elite Network system training on how to systematically build a network marketing business. Guys, you know, if in your business you keep the focus on the system, the company, and the products, you're going to have incredible success. See, the goal in networking is not necessarily to convince or to persuade someone to do something. The goal and how that will happen is through effectively sharing the information on the company, the product, and the systems as best as you possibly can. Now, what we've created with the Elite Network, you know, whether you're 25, 18, 45, or 65 tuning in tonight, is a systematic approach to facilitate growth in your network marketing organization, all around this book called the Playbook. Guys, this training manual consists of a series of calls, webinars, and steps that, if followed, are going to put you and your organization on the right path. Right? If you do something correctly, what happens? It goes correct. You do something incorrectly, what happens? It goes incorrect. And what the playbook in this system ensures is that it goes correct. So, you know, I'm very excited to be on the call tonight. But actually, we're going to throw a little curveball, and I'm fortunate enough to be introducing a six-figure earner in the company. His name's Anton Neugebauer. He reached the level of presidential in the company just over a year of getting involved. He's been involved now for about two and a half years. And I tell you what, guys, there isn't somebody better to go through the steps of this playbook, to walk you through one by one. If you don't have the physical copy in front of you, get the physical copy in front of you so you can follow along. You know, he's going to go through all the pages and then up until the calendar and explain the importance and, you know, and the thought behind, you know, the steps in the playbook. So without further ado, I'm going to introduce to you guys six-figure earner Anton Neugebauer.
All right, excited to be on here. I feel wealthier sitting in this chair already. The playbook, this thing, I'm gonna get right into it, guys. I've been excited. You know, I called Luke about an hour and a half ago, and I said, Luke, you know, I've been using this thing. I was a large part of the creation of it. I've been using this thing the right way. I've been leveraging it, and I think it is the ultimate tool. And I need to get on tonight's webinar and share with everyone how I've created enrollments in my group, not just for me personally, but for everyone in my entire organization. How we have, you know, recaught momentum and caught traction in this incredible movement, not with the hype we had before, but with a professional approach with the playbook. So the ultimate tool. Now, what is a tool? Let's really think about it. What does a hammer do? It's a point of leverage. It allows you to bang in a nail that you couldn't put in with your hand. What does a wrench do? It allows you to twist a bolt that you couldn't twist with your hand. So what does the playbook do? It allows you to build a massive business. It's a system. It allows you to maintain clarity and control over something that you might not be able to control without it. So this is our system. People don't run businesses. People run systems. Systems run business. So this ultimate tool, guys, let's start with, you know, stage one. You get your playbook. Day one, you get your playbook, you go to, you say, hey, I need one of these things. You get your personal profile, you put your name in the thing, right? You put your enroller's name, who introduced you. This is your playbook. You're going to build your business around your playbook. Now, the goal of this, guys, is to complete this workbook. By the time you've completed your workbook, you can successfully build a Vima business. Towards the back pages here, there's a success checklist. Your goal is to complete the entire checklist. You know, that'll be later in the webinar call here. I'll get to it. But your goal is to complete this workbook. When you come into the business, you are dependent on the person who introduced it to you. You're dependent on your playbook. Then you become independent. You start to figure this thing out for yourself. At that point, you've checked off, you know, I'd say 50 to 75% of the things on your checklist. When you've completed 100% of your checklist, I would say that people are dependent on you to teach them how to run your playbook. So if you're on the call tonight, I encourage everybody to get to the point where people are dependent on you, where people look to you for playbook advice. So you can, this is your playbook, your personal playbook. You fill it out. Like I said, the goal is to complete it. You can't play in the game without reading the playbook first. You know, Holton Bugs talks about how Chad Johnson was incapable of playing for the Patriots because he was, you know, too ignorant to read the playbook. Well, read your playbook so you can play in the game and see success in the business. Now, I think, you know, one of the most exciting parts is the fact that we have this personal profile right here. It's your name. You fill out your enroller's name, like I was getting into, your upline diamond, your upline platinum. You know, diamond, somebody earning $1,200 a month. That's where your goal should be the first time. This is where your contact should be for the first, you know, couple months of your business. Your goal is to learn what this person's doing to get to their level. And then, you know, focus on the platinum level, 2,500 to 3,000. You know, results not typical a month. You know, once you get to the diamond level, your focus should be mainly on this person, contacting this person a majority of the time, so you can see what they're doing, see what their schedule's like. If you're new in the business, your contact shouldn't be mainly with your upline presidential, because that person has different, you know, priorities than you. That person has a larger organization. That person is doing things a little bit differently than you might be doing. They're more focused on leadership, less focused on you know, enrolling their personal PEQs. So you want to get where you want to be. So you want to put your focus, if you're new, on the upline diamond. If you're at the diamond level, obviously on the presidential level, I'm in contact with people like Andrew Yeager, star ambassador pin earner, people like Luke Kish, ambassador pin earner, because that's where I want to be. So if you're, you know, later in the business, I feel like we kind of neglect this point, that you can change these up a little bit. Your playbook is still just as important. So get in there and fill it out. Now, next page, guys. Dreams. Describe your dream life. Now, I think that people often get caught up in the materialistic aspect of it. If you read my playbook doesn't even mention anything materialistic. My playbook talks about what I get to do on a day-to-day basis as a wealthy individual with complete time and financial freedom. When I get to wake up, who I get to spend my time with, the places I get to see, the scenery I will view from my home. That's what my dreams are like. Visual things that I'm excited to experience that I haven't experienced yet. Because if you're working for a material item, if you write down, you know, you want to get a BMW here, you get that, and that dream's immediately gone. That feeling's gone. So put something that's going to pull you, a powerful why, a powerful vision. Dream that your parents are retired. Dream that you have complete time and financial freedom. Dream that you no longer have student loan debt. Dream that you don't have to have a boss. Dream big. Small dreams have no magic. And then get into why me. You know, I hope everyone has their playbook out in front of them. Hopefully we can do some interactive stuff here. You guys are filling it out as I'm working through this. Why you are someone who will succeed in Vima. If you read through my personal playbook, I'm not going to go, you know, word for word here, but it says something along the lines of, I will not settle for anything less than my expectations. I will be persistent enough until I succeed. Key there, persistent enough. Not a certain level of, you know, consistency or persistency, but enough. Like whatever it takes. That's what mine says. Why I'm someone who will succeed in Vima, and I think that reflects in my work ethic. Why Vima? Why Vima is the perfect opportunity for you. That may be different for everyone. Whether it's because it allows you to create an extra part-time income, whether it's because it allows you to get a car that you never thought was achievable, whether it allows you to spend time with family you didn't think that you could spend time with before, you know, consume a healthier product, live a healthier lifestyle, perform better in your athletic activities, whatever it be. Why Vima for me? I'm psychologically unemployable. I couldn't work for somebody else. So I like working my own business and controlling that. Now, you get the first, you know, couple pages filled out here. Now we really put this tool to work. Now we really get out there and leverage this thing. Now, how I've been leveraging it, you know, I've been seeing tremendous success in going out there and personally enrolling people. They say personal enrollments and personal development are the lifeblood of the business. So how to leverage your playbook properly to get enrollments. This is something exciting that if you're not, you know, focused on the screen right now, if you've got background noise going on, if somebody's playing, you know, Xbox in the other room, you know, everybody, you know, come in here, focus for a second, put your phone down. Let's get these enrollments back up, and I'm going to teach you how to do it right now. You bring a cold verve to a lunch meeting with a friend, not somebody you don't know, because you got to be genuine with this, guys. And, you know, you can share the product with people you don't know, but where my focus is right now on people that you do know, your warm market, people that like, trust, respect you. So you share the product with them. You sit down, you make small talk, and this thing, this beautiful black book with shiny platinum lettering is sitting on the table and looks incredibly attractive the entire time you're sitting there as they're drinking their ice cold Verve. They're getting more and more and more excited about when you open the black book. It's an incredible thing. I've witnessed it happen. How people's eyes draw from my eyes to the playbook in conversation, waiting for me to open it. I'm telling you, you'll notice it happen. It's unbelievable what people do just to want to look at this thing because we made it so perfect. So once you finally open it, you spin it around and you say, look, here's what we're going to do. Me and you, we're going to build a business around this product right here. Here's exactly how we're going to do it, right? We're networking products that people already spend money on throughout the most socially connected generation the world has ever seen. Okay, that makes sense. During one of the worst economies since the Great Depression. Okay, you're right. It just makes sense. It's right there. You can read the quote out loud. Now what you say is, this is the playbook. This is our workbook. Me and you are going to work together. We're going to get you one of these and one for every single one of your people also. And think about the message that sends. People see immediately, wow, there's a support system. I don't just need this person. I can use this. If this person's unavailable, I can use this. Now that their belief level in themselves has gone through the roof. They realize that they don't have to rely on their own personal potential. They can rely on the potential of the system. And when you display this properly, it works. I would say, I mean, I've had 100% success with it since I've started using it the right way. So let's continue that. So, you know, you start walking your new person through the book, so potential business partner, potential affiliate. You say, look, here's what we're going to do. We're going to fill out your personal profile. You know, these are the people you're going to work with. We're going to fill out your dreams. Why me? Why Vima? You're going to get to the income disclosure statement here. This is difficult to do here. Income disclosure statement. This is what people make at what level. What level of income would be desirable for you? Make it interactive. Have them point at it. Well, okay, cool. You know somebody at that level. Now you have the opportunity to call somebody in, leverage somebody. More credibility. This is the ultimate tool. It's not just one tool. You can leverage other tools, and this can lead you into it. You walk into this. How to set up your social networks, your left team and your right team. Help them understand how they can make more money than their enroller. How incredible is that for a new person to see? Goals, when you want to hit, you know, bronze, when you want to make your first couple $100. Gold, silver, diamond, when you want to get to the car level. Think about what this could do if you sat down with a new person, you walk them through how to get to bronze. If you show them, look, this is what we're going to do. We're going to fill out our customers right here, their need for the product and how it can fit into their life. Our affiliate list right here, who you want to introduce the business to, their desire and need for the opportunity. Think about how systematic this is for the new person to sit down and look at. Look, this is how you talk to customers right here. This is how you do it. Think about how simple that is. The approach. This is a 3-step guideline to sharing the product that you're consuming right now with your friends to create an income. This is how you build a business. Right here. How to run a home event. How to share the product with friends in a home event setting. And then maybe, you know, help them run their first home event. Look, when you want to set up your first 2 home events, make it interactive. Right there. You plug them into the success system. You pull up their iPhone. You say, do you have SoundCloud? Great. We're going to download the app for you, and we're going to follow the Elite Network on SoundCloud. You get these people plugged in. You tell them about the webinar you're watching right now and how they can get on right now and watch it. How they can get on any day and watch this recorded opportunity at the Elite Network on YouTube. You tell them about the new rank advancement calls. How we have, you know, Ambassador Pinner Luke Kish and Star Ambassador Pinner Andrew Yeager get on there and address our entire organization. It's kind of like a State of the Union every single month. Talk about the 6-figure mentorship call. How you're mentored by people who make over $100,000 a year or more every single Sunday. How they can get to that level too just by being mentored by them. Think about how valuable that is for them to hear. Most Americans don't make over $100,000 a year. And to be able to hear from one every Sunday is incredibly powerful for somebody our age. Think about, you know, the message it sends when you say, look, here's the recommended audio, the recommended books right here. And I've got a flash drive that I can give it to you right here. Think about how systematic that is. And you show them the checklist. So what we're going to do, you know, to help you get out of your part-time job, once you've found the need, whatever it is, to get you into a new car, we're going to go through this success checklist. Our goal is set up an auto delivery. Let's get your business going monthly. Let's get this thing not just a 1 month thing. Let's get it going long term. We're building an asset here. Help them understand the value in building an asset and the simple investment of consuming a better product. Send in the W-9 form. You're a real business owner. Get them started on the list. Help them host a couple successful home events. Get them on the affiliate pack, the proper way to build the business. Customer acquisition. Teach them how to get free product. Teach them how to frenzy. Get that massive success story going. Plant the seed of success immediately in that person's head. That's something we really need to focus on as an organization, guys. Planting the seed of success. Talk about the success stories you've heard of. Talk about how Anton Neugebauer might frenzy this week as somebody who's been in the business for 28 months. You could say I've gone through my warm market, but I haven't. Talk about that. Talk about the success stories that you're seeing, people popping up all over the place. New platinum leaders, new star platinum leaders in Germany. Crazy stuff going on within the organization. Don't lose sight of the value of what we have here. Help people accomplish that frenzy bonus. Make their first $700. Taste that performance-based income. Achieve the level of bronze. Get them plugged into the success system. Elite Network SoundCloud, Elite Network Facebook group. Listen to First New RA call, listen to Saturday Quick Start call, Sunday six-figure mentorship call, Tuesday night opportunity webinar, Wednesday night training webinar. Get them plugged in. So show them, look, we're going to work through this checklist, me and you, together. I'm going to be your personal success coach. Me and you are going to work together on this playbook. And our goal is going to be accomplish everything on here. And you're going to sign on this line here. I will work to the best of my ability in Vima and give this opportunity an honest effort over the next 12 months in accordance to my golden dreams. I am committed to being involved in actively building my Vima business 1 year from today. Help them understand how powerful that is, to be here a year from today, accomplishing things that most people haven't accomplished. Most businesses fail within the first 5 years. Well, help them commit to building an asset long term. Help them understand the value of the system we have here. So guys, let's get to work on the enrollments. Something I want to really touch on here. Let me find it. Home events. Boom. Running a proper home event. This concept right here. Now, people sometimes get the misconception that a home event needs to be, this crazy extravagant thing. You go on YouTube, you see these 300-400 person home events, guys. That's not where the business is built. Yeah, it's great. It's great. Cool. Keep doing your 300-400 person events. Where me and my business are going to grow is lunch meetings. I love having lunch with new people. Nothing gets me going like drinking a verb with a new potential business partner and sharing the plan because it's personal. They're so open to listening to the opportunity. So what I've been doing, me and my buddy John and my buddy Andrew Yeager, we go out in Westchester, we go to the gym in the morning, and we go to have lunch after. John invites a friend. So here's what's going on immediately. John invited his friend to hear about a business opportunity at a business lunch meeting. So immediately the setting is up here. These guys are ready to hear from some crazy businessmen. And then there's some normal casual people sitting down, me and Andrew. So the credibility is through the roof. This is a unique environment where this person is coming out open-minded because it's a personal thing. It's one new person. And this is so duplicatable because John is going to teach his group to do the exact same thing. That's how our businesses were built. I remember one day I ate Chick-fil-A like 9 times because we had so many lunch meetings. That's where the business is built. That's where you lay this steady foundation and get the enrollments going. Now, this little triangle I was talking about here, how it works. I'm going to hold it up here for a second so everybody can really get a look at it. The prospect would be the new person, potential affiliate. The expert in the situation would be me and Andrew. And then John would be you. So there's trust between these two people because they've known each other. There's credibility here because you know that we have something of value. And now there's influence here because of the trust here. And it continues to go all the way around. That's how you properly leverage an upline. That can be done on a 3-way call. That can be done in a home event setting. That can be done in a lunch meeting. Now, if you sit down at lunch with a new person, a cold verve, and a playbook, and an upline, I can't promise you results, but that's a pretty good system, you got a pretty good chance of getting a new potential affiliate. I've seen 100% success. Now, it may just be my upline, Andrew, who's just this incredible man who should all connect with, enrolls 10 out of 10 these days. Or it might be me. We don't know what it is. Or it just could be this incredible tool called the Playbook. People see something they can plug into. You're going to join a sports team? Great. Here's your playbook. You're going to join a Boy Scout troop? Great. Here's your playbook. You're going to join a VEMA business with the Elite Network? Great. Here is your playbook. So brainstorm some ways on not just how you can utilize your playbook to your full potential, but where these playbooks really need to be. In the hands of the newest person. Not somebody who has to unlearn the way they built the business and relearn the way they relearn this way, but how you can get this into the hands of the newest person, your new affiliate, and say, hey, look, me and you, we're going to sit down and fill this thing out together. So personal enrollment and personal development are the lifeblood of the business. Let's get back into it, guys. Get focused on what your playbook can do for your business. Utilize this tool the proper way to build a successful business, get your personal enrollments up, get your team's personal enrollments up by leading by example, going out there and sharing the plan in the playbook. We say all the time, share the plan, share the plan, share the plan. The person who shares the story most wins. Well, the person who goes out there and shares their playbook and product with new people the most will win, I promise you. So in closing, guys, it wasn't too much of a tutorial tonight on what, how to go through this thing, the importance of setting goals. You can study, some of the calls online on what the importance of setting goals can really do for your organization, how it can get you to the next level. It wasn't too much focus on the list being the business tonight, the size of your list being the size of your business. Wasn't too much focus on the customer approach and the mentality. Mostly intentions here is where your focus really needs to be, on your intentions. So I encourage you all to read through on your own time on the mentality behind the business approach. Wasn't too much focus on the success system, but where your focus needs to be is getting the new person to have a playbook and a cold verb in their hand with their belief level through the roof. Because somebody with a playbook has incredible belief in their system and themselves, because they know at the end of the day they can lean on this. So in closing, guys, thanks for listening. Next playbook training will be next Wednesday. This call will be recorded and posted on the Elite Network's webinar page on YouTube. Yes, it's the Elite Network. I highly encourage you to promote this to your teams so that they can understand how to successfully go out there, share the plan in their playbooks with their teams. And thanks for listening, guys. Have a good night.